Hey everyone, I wanted to do actually recorded video, still unscripted, but I just wanted to do a video kind of going through something that I developed throughout 2021, actually it would have been 2020 through 2021, which is this Battle for Bikini Bottom kind of reimagining that I was working on in Dreams for quite a while. And I haven't worked on it since mid-2021, I stopped all development on it a while ago at this point, but I put a lot of work into it, so I just kind of wanted to do a video kind of going through the development of it and everything, and kind of showcase everything that I did for it, just because, yeah, a lot of work went into it, and it's just kind of been abandoned now. I'm working on games in Unity now, one of which is very inspired by Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I didn't really give up entirely on what I was doing here, but I kind of moved over to something else and made it an original game rather than a Battle for Bikini Bottom reimagining, which is what this was. But yeah, something that's nice about Dreams on PlayStation is it allows you to open up the old versions of all of your creations, every single uploaded version or saved version you can actually go back to and replay it, and you can bring it into edit mode and you can see how it was all done. So the entire history of how this was made is actually still there, and it's actually still available, and I never got this done. It's got 3 levels, 2 hub world sections, and a boss fight. So it's got Jellyfish Fields, Downtown, Goo Lagoon, and then it's got the Robot Sandy boss fight, and it's got the first and second section of the hub world. None of the levels are complete. Very little of this is complete, but a lot of work went into it, because Dreams, if you haven't used Dreams before, it is a game engine. Things do take a long time, and everything here was done entirely by me. I've got a bit of stick drift on my PlayStation controller, so the movement seems a bit jittery. That's not how Dreams actually is, it's just stick drift on the controller. But yeah, a lot went into this, and although it's still up, it's not like it's missing, it's not like you can't play it. It's up, it's public. If you have Dreams, you can play it. But I just wanted to get it all into one video and have it uploaded onto the channel. So that's kind of what it looks like in the current version. And it got quite a lot of plays. I mean, it got 3,265 thumbs up, 19,917 total plays, 10,000 unique players. It got a lot of comments and everything. It got it did pretty well. But yeah, no, Dreams allows you to go to versions and releases, and as you can see, there's a lot of them. It was a lot of work went into this. It wasn't just something that I threw together, and it started very different. And I don't think the total version is 180. I don't think the original version is the very, very first version, but it's pretty damn close. And it's not gonna look anything like what you just saw. This is how it started. I didn't know what I was doing. I had no clue how to use Dreams. Oh yeah, Dreams puppets by default have motion control movement. You could do just weird things with them like this. Yeah, I didn't know how to use Dreams. I didn't even know if I wanted to make a game in Dreams or what I wanted to do, but I just kind of wanted to mess around with it a bit. So I had the wall of text and updates and stuff, and it says this is a very early version of my Tichis and Spin Attack, both of which will be used in a future game. So apparently, actually, I had decided to make a future game, but I don't think it was a Battle for Bikini Bottom reimagining at that point. I think it was just I liked Battle for Bikini Bottom. It seemed like something kind of simple to start with. So I did that. Yeah, it says heavily inspired by Battle for Bikini Bottom. Wooden tikis will break if you spin near them. No tikis award points yet. And then, yeah, so I don't think this was the very first version, because you can see there's a couple of updates, but it's pretty damn close. Update 1, explosive tikis have been programmed to interact with player collision. Walk into one and see what happens. Update 2, explosive tikis now immediately explode when attacked. And physics have been disabled on explosive tikis while I work out an issue with them. I don't remember what that issue was, but this is the old Spin Attack before. And these were the old tikis. Oh my god, the wooden tikis. I remember these, the explosive tikis as well. The stone tiki This is actually still the model that I use in the up-to-date version of my Battle for Bikini Bottom reimagining, because I actually think they looked pretty good. The wooden and explosive tikis, though, horrible, but they functionally worked, kinda. I just got stuck on the explosive tiki right there. I don't think they dealt damage to you at this point. No, but there was also another thing that I did. In Battle for Bikini Bottom, when you do a spin in the air, it like stalls your fall, so it just like holds you in the air for a bit longer. It stops you falling, and I didn't know how to program that. So the way that I tried doing it is during a spin attack, gravity is reduced, which, as you can see, it doesn't really work the way I wanted it to. I mean, if you spin like at the height of your jump, it kind of does. But something that you can also do, because it reduces gravity, if you spin and then quickly jump, you actually get higher jumps, which obviously wasn't intentional, but due to me not knowing how to program, you can do things like that. And that actually stayed in for... No, that actually got fixed pretty early on. I mean, we'll see when that gets fixed. I actually figure out how to do spin stalling pretty early on. Oh, do I have to scroll through all the releases again each time? Oh, this is going to be painful. I don't think I usually have to do this. Maybe I just went too far back. Typically, I don't think you have to scroll through them all again. But yeah, that was the last saved, like, uploaded version. I don't really know. So you can see here in the updates, Explosive Tiki will now kill the player. I'm not going to go through every single version because the changes were small early on. But, I mean, you can imagine what that is. There wasn't, like, a death animation or anything. You just kind of... This one doesn't have change notes. This one's got SpongeBob playable character. So this is when I added in the SpongeBob model. And I didn't make this model. It's, like, one of the only things that I didn't make. I found this on just like the publicly uploaded things and took it in, and then I like added my own kind of controller and everything to it. Oh my god, the animation. Oh, these are the old updates. Okay, and then the newer updates were over here. You now die if you're near an explosive tiki when it explodes. Stone tikis will now break when explosive tiki explodes near them. And then this, I remember this. I wrote big update like it was something massive, and it really wasn't. It was added the SpongeBob playable character, adjusted tiki sizes, and simplified some of the logic on the tikis. That was it. And I wrote that as a big update. Oh, I removed the reduced gravity thing, so you can't do the higher jumps. But I've still got the old, like, weird spin animation. Again, I think this was still before I had decided on just making it like a remake / reimagining. So I didn't like want to copy Battle for Bikini Bottom too much, so I tried coming up with my own spin animation. And it looks really dumb. It's not something that I would have kept, and I didn't keep it. It actually changes very quickly. God, this feels horrible, though. I don't know if you can like tell how bad that feels just by looking at it, but it's not good. It's very slidey, and moves around a whole lot. Yeah, this was, again, it was still long before I understood how to make anything in this. It's pretty bad. Oh, don't take me all the way back. It doesn't usually do that. I was looking at this a bit yesterday, last night, and it didn't take me all the way back each time, so I don't know why it's doing it now, but we're gonna have to scroll through each and every time, which is a pain. But that's fine. The further we get through, the less annoying it's going to be. So this is the one that we were just on. So these have no change notes. So I'm not gonna... The ones that don't have any change notes, I'll probably skip over. I mean, I wrote the like change notes, obviously, on the wall of text anyway, in there, so we'll be able to see them there. This one has new spin animation. Oh, this was really bad. I actually do remember this. Oh, this has shiny objects added as well. So movement speed adjustments to make controlling SpongeBob easier. Yeah, he's quite a bit slower now. And shiny objects added go to the back of the playable area, and I added the bubble wand animation. I've removed the jump animation as well from this version. I don't remember why I did that, but I do remember doing it. There's no jump animation, apart from I think his legs kick back a little bit. That's about it. But yeah, that's the old bubble wand animation. It was really quite bad. And if I remember correctly, the range in it was way too long. Okay, that actually doesn't feel as bad as I remember. Oh, but yeah, it is definitely still too high. But yeah, the shiny objects worked. No combo system, and there still isn't a combo system. I never got around to programming that, but you got the reds, the yellows, the greens, blues, and purples. They've got different values. They don't have unique models yet. I added that in a bit later. But yeah, this is still not very good. It didn't take too long to get good though. Like, it might be hard to believe right now because of how bad it is, but we're not that far away from like the first kind of major update that I did to it, and yeah, there was one update that I did pretty quickly on, which actually... Just having a look if any of these... Main menu? Oh, that's even worse. But yeah, there's an update pretty early on which changes a lot for the better. So it doesn't stay like this for too long. I mean, you can see by like the thumbnails on the pictures, things have been added in, like Jellyfish Fields is in these versions, the Hub World in these versions. Yeah, it changes very suddenly. So what one was we just on? We was on fixed issues with spin attacks, that's probably the range, spin animate, so that's where we just were, animation fixes. Let's go to, what was the one before I added in the houses? Oh, I've got the music in. Oh, walk animation's been updated as well. Oh, there's a jump animation. Okay, so quite a bit was done. Oh god, yeah, quite a bit was done. Fix the effective range of the bubble one was previously too high, yep. SpongeBob can no longer turn mid-bubble wand animation. Oh, I remember this. So, yeah, it wasn't fixed. I said it was fixed, it wasn't. I thought it was, but it wasn't. So, like, if you're spinning this way and you spin, because the spin, when you do the spin attack, you spin whatever direction that is, counterclockwise. So if you're running clockwise and you do it, it kind of fights against it and you kind of stop turning. And if you're like spinning the same direction, it's really quick. A way I tried fixing that was during the spin animation, his turn rate was set to 0. So like if you spin and then start moving, yeah, he doesn't turn. And that's why I thought it was fixed. But if you're already mid-turn when you do the spin, it still breaks. Destroyed Tikis now reward shiny objects. Cool. Bikini Bottom is Sand Mountain music, Bubble Wand attack sound. Oh yeah, a bunch of sound effects were added in this one, which go a long way to make it a lot better. Added walking sound effect, improved jump animation, added SpongeBob's pineapple and flower clouds. I didn't even notice those. Yeah, I did. It looks like I've changed all the coloring as well, like the post-processing. Oh, I remembered this. This is still in the game. This never got fixed. There was an issue where if you collect multiple shiny objects, like at the exact same time, you get more than you're intended, and I never figured out how to fix it. It's not really a big problem. But yeah, basically, like, red shiny objects obviously are supposed to only be worth 1. So collecting 3 here should only give you 3, but if you like jump up and collect multiple at the same time, which I failed miserably at doing, let me go to an older version, because I think in that version I had spread out the shiny objects so that you couldn't collect them in quick succession. I think that was like my band-aid fix. But if I go to a couple of versions prior, it will probably be like close enough that you can collect them at the same time. If I just go to... let's just go to this version. No, it looks like that. Oh wait, these 3. So this should only give me 3, but it only gave me 3. Okay. This should give me... Okay, I'm doing a bad job at proving my point. There is an issue here. There is a bug here, which I never fixed. Should be 3. It gave me 4. Yeah, really not a big issue. But I never managed to find the fix for it. I want to know how to go back without having to scroll through all the versions again, because I did that last night when I was having a look at it, but yeah, it looks like we're not gonna get that. So we're scrolling all the way through again. I'll probably cut these bits out. This version had all the houses in, and this was the final version before I... Honestly, this walk animation looks better than what I have in the currently the up-to-date version. I should have kept this. This looks better. It still doesn't really look good. But it looks better than what I've currently got. Animations are quite awkward. I found animations awkward in Dreams, because Dreams, by default, has, like, procedural animations. So, like, I would create my own animations, but then procedural animations were still kicking in. And they were kind of, like, overwriting each other. So a lot of the animations never looked great. But yeah, this walk animation is actually better than what I have in the updated version. I should have kept this. Honestly, these models are quite good. I'm still quite happy with these. They're not perfect. I mean, the roof up here is really bad. And look at SpongeBob's door. Yeah, they're not the best things in the world, but they're pretty decent. Oh, the bubbles coming... Oh, okay, the explosive range is a bit big. The bubbles coming out of the, I guess, chimney, I actually had to remove those. They were... I don't remember what problem they were causing, but they were causing glitches with something else in the game, so I had to get rid of them. I don't think they ever came back. I think even in the up-to-date version, they're still gone. Which, I don't know how I broke it. I don't even remember what the problem was, but yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, next version is the really big one. So, I mean, think of how it just looked. Think of, like, how the animations just were. Think of kind of everything. It changed quite a bit overnight. Well, I say overnight. When was the... Because it gives you the dates of the updates as well. So this was 28th of May. April, May. Yeah, 28th of May, and this was 1st of July. So it's about a month gap between these two versions, but... Yeah, there was quite a big change here, including the walk animation. Yeah, that looks worse. The old walk animation was better. But Bubble Wand animation updated, and it actually has spin stalling. There's a bit of a HUD update. But there's still a lot of problems with this. I mean, effects aren't nearly as good. There was, like, this whole issue where I did the floor in sections, like in segments, so you can see the lines going through the floor, which I did fix in later updates. Yeah, I mean, it was still nothing more than this. It was still just the hub world. There still weren't any levels. Oh, I flattened... Whoa, wait! I had done the golden spatulas at this point. I didn't realize. I thought that came later. Wow. I thought that came later. And this hub world, actually, I was quite... Hold on, let me, just so that I don't overwrite anything by accident. It's been a while since I've used Dreams, and I'm kind of scared of overwriting my whole game. Oh, see, now it's going back through the versions as I go back. I want to show you, like, how the hub world was. Like, in edit mode, because it's big. It's a lot bigger than you realize. And there's a lot more versions of it than I realized. 209? Fucking hell. We're going way back. Oh! You can see... Yeah, of course, there's even the in-development versions of it. Hold on. Yeah, look! Oh my god, the old update wall, it's over here. Wow, okay. Yeah, like, this is obviously unfinished, but you got all the in-development versions of it as well. Wow, that's really cool. So wait, this seems to be the first version when I had started updating it. God. Yeah, all of this is still here. That's cool. Yeah, let me find the first complete... Not complete, but I want to find the version that is in the like, the actual dream. Which might be... No, you can still see downtown's unfinished in that. That one's got the taxi signs, so that's closer. That's got a shiny object up there instead of a spatula, so it's not that one either. Oh, actually, I've gone past it because we're at a later date now. It came out 1st of July, didn't it? That's when I released the update. So this one. Yeah! And like, it's actually massive. Like, the hub world, the playable area is this small little part here. And then you've got all of that. Yeah, I put a lot of work into this. And I update this a lot more later as well. Like, this is far from even the, like, fully updated version. A lot more came off this. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I was quite proud of this when I did it. Oh, let's go back to the forging. So what did... I'm trying to remember, like, what I did next. It wasn't Jellyfish Fields right away, so this is what we just looked at. Bubble Bash added? Wow, I really did that this early. I thought that came later. Oh my god. Oh, and the camera zoomed out as well. Is the camera off-center? No, I think it is centered. SpongeBob looked a little to the right, but I think it is. I think it is correct. Oh yeah, this wasn't perfect. It ended way too early. And I think you could, like, spin during it. Yeah, you could, which broke it. But, I mean, for the most part, it works, I think. Oh, it does. Wow, I didn't realize I added this in so early. I thought this came later. You can't go in any of the houses yet, can you? Nope. Nope. And you can't go to any of these yet? No, they say come in eventually. Which... they did, actually. I mean, there's still a bunch of come in eventually signs in the game, like, all over the place. Oh, this is how I go back. Okay. Figured it out. Slight visual improvements. Oh, I reverted this. It's very slight. You might have not even noticed it. I added, like, a blue tint to everything. And I ended up not liking it, so I got rid of it. Yeah, that was very small, though. Bubble bounce added. Press circle while in the air. Oh, this was really broken. You got, like, stuck in the ground with it. Because it kept pushing you down, even, like, after it ended. So I think the higher you did it, the less broken it was, but the lower down you did it, the more... I think you could also do it at the same time as the Bubble Bash, which... yeah. Yeah. I think you also died if you walked out of bounds. Yeah. Yeah, this was not very good. It's getting there, though. Fix some issues with the bubble bounce, still very glitchy and I'm working on fixes. Fix more issues with the bubble bounce. Can no longer bubble bounce immediately after activating Bash. Added some text tutorials. What was the other bit? Added a sculpt for the fodder robot. What the fuck? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Oh, do you still... oh, it's still got this issue. This wasn't fixed yet. So yeah, you can still, like, run in the direction of the spin or against it. Oh, wow. I thought that was fixed by now, but apparently not. Oh yeah, like, that ends when you actually hit the ground now, rather than... oh yeah, this was weird. In the original game, and I fixed this in later updates, but usually when you activate the bounce, you go up a little bit and then you come down. For some reason, when I first added it in, you went down a little bit before slamming. Also, SpongeBob's arm is a bit messed up. That's not supposed to happen. And then... oh yeah! Yeah, these were quite good. I was quite happy with these. They're the only enemy I made, and they're not even in the final version, or like the up-to-date version, because they bugged out when... I think Dreams had an update which, like, messed up their programming, and I meant to get round to fix them, and I never did. But they're here. Yeah, I thought they looked pretty good. And then what was after that? Minor visual improvements again. Is that might be where I got rid of the blue tin. I can't tell, honestly. It looks the same. Testing for scene linking. Oh, this might be... no, is it not going to let me in this version? The play button's grayed out and I don't know why. Oh yeah, I had a fake loading screen before. I got rid of that, I hated that. Yeah, so this was the first version where I added in SpongeBob's house. And if it lets me in... It wasn't finished. Not at all. It was literally just to test linking areas, because I hadn't done it before, so I didn't fully know how it worked. The door is incredible. But yeah, I mean, it worked. I think I remove it in like one of the next versions. Can no longer enter SpongeBob's house. Remove text tutorials, yeah, good thing I did that. They were ugly. Optimizations no longer die when walking past red line. Splits in the ground are no longer visible. Oh, did I? Oh, this also isn't gonna let me in. I think it's anything that has this fake loading screen isn't gonna let me play. I do get rid of that. That's not there in later versions because it was stupid. But yeah, no, the ground actually looks quite a bit better. Cool. Oh, there was also this, yeah. In the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, when you let go of the control stick while you're in the air, you stop moving immediately. But Dreams, by default, doesn't do that. So I like messed around with like the default kind of settings a lot to try and make it happen. But I just couldn't get it to actually happen. Eventually I fix it by like programming it in. What the hell is this? What the fuck is that? I will no longer be updating this stream with new content because I am now working on turning this into a full game, which will release as a separate stream when completed. This stream may still be updated with smaller things like bug fixes, but nothing major. I don't remember doing that, and that very much did not hold true because this version just kept getting updated a bunch. How long did that last, I wonder? When did this version come out? 28th of October, next version came out 5th of November. 14th of November. When was the actual next content? Not even a month later. 15th of November. So that's when I added in Jellyfish Fields, I imagine. Oh no, this is when I added in Jellyfish Fields. And weirdly enough, I can't play this version either. But it doesn't have the fake loading screen, so... I mean, I can play it, I just have to go into the... What the fuck is that? Why is there a big one? Is that my health? That might be my health. If you played the stream recently and read this sign, then you would notice that the stream is no longer being updated. Well, I have changed my mind. Okay. Okay, Steven. Oh, that was green originally? That's ugly. Oh, it doesn't have the taxi animation! But yeah, this was the first version of Jellyfish Fields. To be honest, this didn't get updated much after getting added in. I was quite happy with this, like the first go around, that I didn't actually change it all that much. Does this have the fodder robots in it? Hold on. I need to get enough shiny objects to buy that gate. With shiny grinding. There's a 50 over there. Yeah, I was quite happy with this, and I'm still quite happy with this, honestly. I kind of recreated the layout of this for the first section in the game that I'm making in Unity, because I really liked it. I was actually really quite happy with it, and I didn't want to let it go. Need a few more shiny objects. Damn, I should have collected them on the way up here, to be honest. There we go. What does this say? Triangle was on the ground to bubble bash. Okay. Oh, it does have the fodders. So I'm pretty sure these have programming. Yeah, you can see their heads moving. So they're not very good, and they're also bugged because of the update that Dreams did. So these get removed in a later version. To defeat robots, press the square button to use SpongeBob's bubble one. So I think they like run up towards you. Do they even damage you? Oh, they do. Low quality ouch sound effect. That was very clearly recorded with my phone. And then you hit them. Incredible. Yeah, so they used to, like, fly upwards. You know, like how in the original Battle for Bikini Bottom, when you hit them, they, like, fly away, and then they explode? Well, they used to do that, but Dreams did an update, and something bugged out, and now they just slide along the ground. Yeah, I don't know what Dreams did, but something that they did bugged it. Oh yeah, I made the bouncy flowers. Cool. Yeah, but no, for the most part, this level hasn't really changed. Most of the updates that come later for this one are to do with the actual, like, character and the HUD and everything, but not the actual level. The actual level has... Does water damage you? Oh, very slowly. It does. Oh, was there a death animation yet? No. No. There was not. Improvements to make the movement feel more like the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. I think this is the one where I fixed that issue. Yeah, so now if you stop moving in the air, it actually stops. I think that was the only thing I did here. But it did do a lot to make the game feel better. Like, it made it feel a lot nicer. But yeah, I think that was all I did in that one. A lot of versions without patch notes. SpongeBob's house re-added. Okay. Oh, HUD has changed a bit. That looks really bad, and it's quite hard to read. I mean, I guess it was better than what I just had. There's no big health, like, text on the right side of the screen. It's now up there. Does it have the taxi animation? Nope. Oh. That's kind of cute. I actually forgot about that. So what does SpongeBob's house look like in this version? Whoa, you don't even have to press the button to go in, it just enters. That's weird. Okay. I mean... Oh, the Kelpo boxes, oh my god. I remember these. I made the Kelpo box, and just thought it looked really funny. So I put them all over the place. And every single level has one hidden somewhere. There's one hidden in the hub world, there's one hidden in Jellyfish Fields, there's one hidden in downtown. Every level has one hidden somewhere. But then SpongeBob's house just has them all over the place. I think in the bathtub or behind the bathtub? Yeah. Oh, could you get the camera out the window in this version? No, oh no, you could. The windows don't have collision with the camera, but they have collision with the player. So you could position the camera and it would, like, slowly go out the window. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Is the shiny object in there yet? I don't think it is. Yeah, I put a purple shiny object behind there just to be funny so you could see it through the window. But then I also bugged it and you could walk through the window. So you weren't supposed to be able to get it, but you could get it. Oh yeah, I didn't want it to be a one-to-one copy of Battle for Bikini Bottom, so I added a staircase. I removed that later on. Yeah, I did quite a bit though, actually, in this update as well. Oh, the slide. Awesome. Minor bug fixes. Fixing small bugs caused by Dream's full launch. Oh, that's probably the slide animation. The slide animation got bugged by the full release. Oh, I uploaded this one on my birthday. What did I do on my birthday? HUD not final. Okay. Couldn't tell. Oh, I fixed that though. It doesn't auto enter anymore. I don't really think I did much on my birthday. Oh, a lot of... Oh, updated wooden tiki! Wait, this was this soon? I thought this came later. Yeah! I was really happy with this model update. I had to update it again a bit, because in this version, all of the teeth are... They're not separate models, but they're 3D, and it caused optimization problems. So I had to, like, downgrade how the teeth looked. But either way, this was a really good update to the wooden tikis. I think the explosive tikis still haven't been updated, but there's no explosive tikis in the game yet. I don't bring those back until downtown gets added in, which I think should be kind of soon. I think downtown should be here soon. Bug fixes, so the game should now fall apart less, which is nice. Awesome. Improvements to floating tikis. I don't know what that would be. Oh yeah, this has downtown in it. I want to quickly see if I can see what I did to the floating tikis, because I don't. HUD not final, please help. I can't figure out how to make a 3D HUD. Okay. Yeah, it took me a long time to get that working. I don't know what I changed about the floating tikis. They don't look at you yet. None of the tikis do. It took a long time to make the tikis work and look at you. It was really buggy. It took me forever to figure it out. I think the tikis still have like actual physics. Yes, you can push them around a little bit. That gets changed later on as well to be more like how it is in the original game. So this is the first version with downtown. Could someone possibly get me high-quality versions of the level themes? I have no way of importing them myself, so it'd be greatly appreciated. I'm going to need all the themes eventually, but right now downtown is the most important. I never got my downtown theme. Oh, you can spin quicker. Hold on. Does that mean I fixed it? Yeah! So an issue that I had. Poseidon now open? Hold on. What? Wait. No, you're not supposed to see that yet. That came in the same update as downtown? No, it didn't. Downtown's not there, Poseidon isn't there. No. Online playable. Oh, online private. These are private. This is playable. So this was the first playable version with early testing for trophies. Wait, I think a lot of versions have been removed. Yes, see, look, this one came out in March 2020. This one came out in September. I think a lot of the versions have been deleted. What about local? 0. Oh, I think a lot of the versions got removed. They should still... Okay, wait. They're not gone completely, but I'm gonna have to find them through the actual scenes. Blue Lagoon, downtown. Yeah, a lot of the versions have actually been taken off, which I don't know why, because you can't delete things on Dreams. Once something is uploaded online, you can't get rid of it. So it must have been something that Media Molecule did on the back end to like free up storage. But yeah, if we go to downtown, they should still be here. Oh god, yeah, I can already see that downtown's unfinished. So when I first started making downtown, I wanted to come up with it. What the fuck? Oh, I made the SpongeBob, didn't I? I forgot I did that. I was actually quite proud of this model, and I never got to use it because I couldn't figure out a way to make it so that you transform between SpongeBob and the SpongeBob. So this never made it into the actual game, but I was quite proud of it. I think the model was actually quite good. It's kind of creepy, but yeah, I was quite proud of that, and I was really sad that I couldn't get it into the game. But yeah, there is no downtown here yet. But yeah, I remember doing that. It never made it in. No one's seen that apart from me. I'm the only person who's seen that. There we go. That's the. I forgot I did that. So this is the first. Oh, the Christmas hat as well. Yeah, I added a Christmas hat when it was Christmas, and then I completely redecorated the hub world for Halloween when it was Halloween. What the fuck is this? So I got the red line. That's added in at least. Wow, this is bad. I mean, again, these aren't playable versions. These versions are private. These weren't ever uploaded, so this might have just been a testing thing. Yeah, look here. I was trying to do a different layout. So instead of it just being a big square, it went over to this way. Went up. Came back to... Yeah, that's weird. Those houses are in the ground. Let's go a couple versions. Yeah, so that you can see here, I was trying to do a new layout. Oh, Jellyfish Fields theme. Yeah, I was trying some things, but I couldn't come up with a layout that I was happy with, so I didn't end up sticking with it, and I ended up recreating the original layout. But with, like, some changes. But for the most part, it ended up being the original layout. Why is there a big wall there? It's not there in the actual game. Oh. This one is, though. And we're on the sponge ball again. Oh, I guess I was testing the sponge ball physics. There's a ramp. Oh, and I think I'd cleared it out here. Yeah, this is when I decided just to go with the original layout. So I did the roads and, like, yeah. So I decided to update to the original layout at this point. So let's go a couple versions ahead. For when it starts building out a bit. Let's go to this one. I'm out of bounds. And I can't get back in bounds. Well, shit. The bank's made. I actually can't get back in bounds. But, yeah, I mean, you can see progress was being made. Oh, I can get in over here. But, yeah, before I got distracted earlier, I was saying the spin attack in these older versions is a lot slower than it is in the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. Not the actual, like, spin speed, but the cooldown between attacks is slower. Because of the spin stalling. I couldn't find a way to make it so that you could only spin stall once before hitting the ground. Like, in the original game, when you hit the ground, it, like, refreshes, and then you can do it again. But in this, I didn't know how to do that at first. So every time you spin, it stalls it. So my band-aid fix was just putting a little bit of a cooldown between the spins. Oh. Awesome. But I did end up fixing that. That's got the statue. Downtown progressed quite quickly. I remember working on this and I was really quite happy with how it was coming along. I was quite happy with the statue as well. It definitely doesn't look perfect, but I was never good at sculpting in Dreams, so I was quite happy with it. It looks a bit silly, but it's pretty good. It's good enough. Oh wow, that's actually quite developed in these. Online private. I want to find the first, like, release version of it. That looks like explosive Tichi testing. Online playable, okay. Oh, it had the map fly through. Yeah, I wanted to bring this to every level, and it does only play once in the game. Like, it does, like, a check, and when you've seen it once, it doesn't play again. But every single time I wanted to edit the level, I had to watch it, so I ended up removing it. It wasn't very good anyway, to be honest, but, yeah, so I think downtown was mostly done by this point. It's a very empty level, because there's no enemies or anything. Press circle in the air to press the button. Oh yeah, here's the Thunder Tiki's back, and they've got their updated look. They look great. I remember making those, and those looked... I was really happy with that. Let me find one to show you. Oh, the Tikis have their physics as well. Look, they look at you. Oh, and there's the updated teeth that I said about, because I had to, like, downgrade it to optimize it. Honestly, that looks better in some ways. The 3D teeth looked a bit weird, but it's pretty good. There should be a Thunder Tiki here, yeah. Yeah, that model was good. I was really happy with that. And then you walk into it, the Thundercloud. It destroys the fence. Yeah. Yeah, this was good. But yeah, it's quite a boring level. It's actually not done, because I've just realized it doesn't have any ketchup. Hold on. When did I add the ketchup in then? I thought the ketchup would have been there. Or the hot sauce, whatever it is. I thought it would have been there in the release version, but I must have added that in here. Oh, I've still got the map fly through. Oh my god. But yeah, look, we've got the hot... Oh, the hot sauce isn't even done. Okay, wait, no, not this version. Yeah, this is private. Where's playable? Private, playable. So the hot sauce should be done in this one. And we've still got the fly through. You can see why I took this out. It was just really annoying for testing. For the players, it was fine, because it only played once, and then never again. But for testing, every time you go into the scene. HUD not final. Yes, I know it looks terrible right now. Okay. Oh, had I done the rooftop part? Yeah, so the ketchup actually looked good. Or the hot sauce, again, I don't really know what it's meant to be. Hot sauce, I suppose. Oh, I've actually got damage sound effects. But none over here. Wait, it still wasn't done. There's supposed to be hot sauce here. When did I add that in? And I'm also pretty sure this is blocked on the more updated versions. Playable. That looks like there's hot sauce in the... Yeah, so these versions had hot sauce in... Online playable, 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 playable. These are all playable, wow. Private. Latest online versions, have a look at this. It still has the fly-through? Wait, I swear I got rid of the fly-through. I did get rid of the fly-through, yeah, because look, this is the old HUD. Or one of the old HUDs. What is it? Wait, no, actually, maybe this is the 3D HUD, but it just doesn't show on the fly-through. Wait, so did I keep the fly-through? Oh, it is the 3D HUD. I must have kept the fly-through. I thought I got rid of it, but apparently not. Wow, okay. Oh yeah, and there's new spin attack, light animations. Damn, we're getting way ahead of ourselves though. Like we're... Yeah, like a lot of new effects and everything. The game feels a lot better in this version. Apart from this... To be fair, that wasn't intentional originally, but I decided to leave it in. Oh yeah, health is in this version. Oh, that means the death animation is in this version. Okay, right, let's go back to the full dream. No, let's go to the Robot Sandy boss fight, because I thought I added Goo Lagoon in before the Robot Sandy fight, but clearly not. Let's go back to the original version of this then. Wait, what is the very first version? This version's private, so you couldn't play this one? Does she have attacks? Oh, she does. I haven't looked at this in years. I don't even remember really this one. Oh yeah, she had that. She kinda still has this, but it's different in the updated version. I think that's it. I don't think I did more than that. Yeah. So what is the first online private lead version? I don't really know what that means. But it is playable, so oh yeah, the boss health HUD. So this is the first uploaded version of this boss fight. This had glitches in it. It was slow and it had glitches. But it should be the whole boss fight. I remember one of the glitches, which I still don't know how I fixed because I don't know what the cause was, but sometimes when you jump over that spinning attack, you get hit anyway, even though you very clearly don't touch it. Yeah, so that attack... Oh, the rocks! She throws a rock up and then they start falling. There's no destruction effect on the rocks yet. That comes later. and then a big rock falls and hits her. Yeah, I wanted the boss fight to be different, and you know what? It looks very amateur. It looks really, like, but I'm quite proud of it. It was a lot of work. Oh yeah, and then she starts, like, combining the attacks. It was a lot of work. And I like the attacks, even if they're not, like, the most well-made. I actually was proud of this, and I'm still kind of proud of this. It does get better with updates, but for the most part, it stays the same. It's just, it gets more polish. Ugh. A lot of people complained it was too hard. I got a lot of comments saying this was too hard. I didn't make it easier. I left it. It's not too hard for me, so I left it. Well, I kind of made it a bit easier because in, like, the updated versions, health pickups spawn in this version. You couldn't regain health, and if you died, it reset the whole fight. So there are health pickups in the later version, but that wasn't because I wanted to make the boss fight easier. That's just because I hadn't made health pickups at this point, so they weren't there. So the actual boss fight itself I never made easier, but the health pickups indirectly make it a bit easier. And then final phase. Yeah, this was cool. I don't care how amateur it looks. I put a lot of work into this. She spins really quick here, I think. Kind of have to go with it, and then she switches directions. Oh! Okay, I'm not very good at my own game. Yeah, if you get hit, it just immediately resets the phase. It still does that in the up-to-date versions. I didn't really know how to make an animation. The music is very quiet. I wonder if I turned that up in the later versions. Wow, she stopped spinning! Okay, maybe that was a bit too hard. Did I make that bit easier, maybe? Or did I leave that the same? Like, that's scary. And she does the rocks again. I think she does the jumps. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then she electrocutes the floor. I forgot about that, so you have to go to the... So now you're like kind of trapped in a single segment. She starts doing all her attacks again. These are supposed to be lasers coming out of her arm, by the way. They really don't look like it, but that was the idea. God, she's spinning again. And then do we get the wall of text? Oh, the wall of text isn't even in the game yet. The music stops though. Oh, it goes to happier music. You've been disconnected. You are no longer connected to the dream servers. What the fuck? Robot Sandy crashed out the server. Let's go to the the most up-to-date version then of the boss fight and have a look at how it changed. So this is the 3D HUD. The camera angle is higher, so you can actually see a bit better. I think the fight as a whole is quicker, because it does take a while. Like it used to take a really long time to finish. It's got better lighting as well. I think that might just be because of the camera angle being changed, but you can... There's more contrast. I think I updated the the visuals here as well for the falling rocks, just to make them... Yeah, they don't have like the shadow, and they actually have a destruction effect when they hit the ground. Yeah, so that's... Oh yeah, and then the circles shrink as it gets closer. I forgot about that. She gets hit, but yeah, it's still the same boss fight. Yeah, I really thought I did do Lagoon before I made this, but apparently not. It is a lot quicker though, there's much less delay between the different attacks. I'm not seeing any health pickups yet though, maybe they come in later? Oh, they might have a 300-second spawn timer, so they're really only there for if you get like really stuck. Oh, there it is. Not that I need it, but it's there. It's not 300 seconds. I think it was originally 300 seconds, and you'd never see it. This bit's actually kind of scary. That's a lot of rocks. I want to show you the way I made some of this work as well, because oh, the Kelpo box! It's down at the bottom right. I forgot about that. It's hidden in every level. I don't even remember all of the places that I hid it, to be honest. I remember where it is in the hub world, I know where it is in Jellyfish Fields. I might know where it is in downtown. Oh! Okay, shit. I forgot that she switches directions, even though I think she had already switched directions once. I just wasn't paying enough attention. There's dropped inputs on the double jumps sometimes. I don't know if that's my oh! I forgot again. Hold on, I need that health pickup. Yeah, there's dropped inputs on the double jump sometimes though, but I don't know if that's my fault or Dream's. Probably mine. But right, and then she goes this way. Then she switches. Yeah, this might be too difficult. I may have made that too hard. The electric. We're gonna get a massive wall of text when I beat her, by the way. There's no crowd in the stands as well. I always planned on doing that, but I never got around to adding it. I wanted to add the Ren sign in. Okay, get ready for a wall of text. Yeah! So I did add in 2 new moves that you unlock for beating the boss fight. I wanted to do a cutscene here, but I never got around to that either. But it says, you defeated Robot Sandy, you unlock 2 new moves, the Bubble Bowl and the Bubble Boost, which is actually a new one that I made. Press circle on the ground to use the Bubble Bowl, press R2 in the air to use the Bubble Boost, press R1 to return to Bikini Bottom. Yes, I will find a better way to give players this information eventually. I know all this text on screen is ugly. I never did. But now that that's unlocked, let me go back to downtown, because I think I remember where I put the... Oh, shit, wait. I think I remember where I put the, where I put the Kelpo box in this level, and you need the bubble boost to get to it, if I'm remembering correctly. And I'm hoping that I've actually got the moves on here. If I don't, I should be able to go in and toggle them in the character's logic. But it's been years since I've touched this. Let's see. Shit, I don't. Okay, hold on. Do I remember how to do this? It's been so long. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't break things. Ah, shit, we're gonna have to find this. Health modify. They are a toggle somewhere, but wherever they will be. And I also don't know... I don't remember how to control dreams. It's been years and years and years. Bubble Bowl. Okay, wait, so how do we turn it on? What is it wired up to? You set 1. Ah, shit. I know there's a way to just toggle it, but I don't remember how. And the bubble bowl is here, but it's off right now. It's connected. It is definitely connected to moveset 1, isn't it? Yeah, and it's moveset 1's also connected to bubble boost, which is there. So why are these off? Because so that's a tag moveset 1. Especially get timeline. Oh my god. Oh, I don't remember. It's been so long. Spin, slope, water damage, microchip. Especially get TP destroy. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna figure it out. I want to show this. I want to show the moves, and I want to show the secrets. That's a keyframe. Thing is, it could just be a... I don't even remember how a lot of this stuff works. Slope, spin. Damage level complete, run, animations, auto guides, and effects. What if I just disconnect? Okay, if I disconnect the wire that's required to start these, they should just turn on. Yeah, there we go. So I got the bubble bowl, which was not perfect, but it worked. And then the bubble boost, which is like an air dash. And with the boost, you could come up here, which, again, this was never intentional originally, but I decided to leave it in. You know what, I've just realized I'm not going to be able to make it because I accidentally destroyed the Tiki that I needed with the bubble bowl. Let me restart the scene. And watch this again. Oh, I've got the magnet effect on the... Yeah, I added in the magnet effect. Right, okay, so you'd come up here. You'd boost over here, jump on here, Yeah, so the Kelpo box is up here. But there's more to up here as well. There's a sock up here, because I have socks in the game now. Come up this way. Come up here. Shit, how do I get to that bit? Over there, I think. Is this good game design? Probably not. But I kind of like the idea of the secret being up here. Every level was going to have a, like, end game challenge. So you needed all 100 spatulas to remove the cage, and you press the button and a challenge would start up. I only ever added 7 spatulas into the game, so this never got done. But there was also this, which has the little come in eventually sign on it, so this also never got done, but you were supposed to use the bubble bowl on the ramp to hit the button, and I don't know what it was going to do, but it was going to do something. I think there was another button, like, planned to be on the back. I'm pretty sure I originally wanted to do another button on the back off the bank as well, but I never did. Oh, speaking of buttons, there's a hidden one behind here as well, isn't there? Yeah, I mean, the layout's a bit different to how it was in the original Battle for Bikini Bottom. Like, I did take some creative liberties. Yeah, so there's this. And that just spawns the bounce pad in, so you can get up to that sock. But... Save this... No, please don't. Because I'll never come back and fix it. Oh, I know what this is. This was when I was trying to figure out how to make the sliding logic, but I could never get it to work. Because I wanted to do Sand Mountain and, like, the slides in the other levels. But I could never make the sliding physics work. I think you clip straight through the sides of walls, yeah. I couldn't figure it out, and I gave up. I tried for a while, like, I really tried with that, but I couldn't. get it to work. Oh, there's all my Temple of Water stuff as well. I'm probably going to do another video on the Temple of Water stuff as well, because that was another game that I made on Dreams that I put a lot of work into. But for now, we're on the Battle for Bikini Bottom stuff. So next thing would be Goo Lagoon. I mean, I could go back through updates on this, but I start adding in... Oh, I do want to show the trophies. I do want to show the trophies, because they were cool. Let me just stay on the up-to-date version. It'll be the easiest way to show trophies. So, you just got trophies for, like, doing things. It didn't tell you about them, but, so, like, you collected a golden spatula in Jellyfish Fields, you discovered Jellyfish Fields, so every level had things like that. There were secret trophies as well, like destroying X amount of Tikis would, like, make trophies appear next to the house, collecting a certain amount of shiny objects would make them appear along here. There was a bunch of trophies just all around the hub world, which only, like, showed up once you actually met certain requirements. Yeah, obviously game never got finished, so, it's something that I plan to do in the game that I'm making in Unity. So it's not, again, it's not like the idea's gone. Pretty much all the ideas I had with this, I'm putting into that. But yeah, let's go to Goo Lagoon. I don't know if there were many versions of this. 42, okay, there was a few. Yeah, I think Goo Lagoon was quite quick. I think I made Goo Lagoon pretty quick. These are private versions, so whatever these are, they're not going to be finished. Oh yeah, this was before I knew what I wanted to do with it, so I was testing, like, platform kind of layouts. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Oh, I had done the car park, though. And the little tent. This was hard to paint, I remember doing this. Doing, like, the top part where the texture goes in different... That was hard to paint. I had a lot of trouble with that. I don't remember how I did it in the end. I just remember it took a while. Online private. Let's have a look at some of the private ones, see how the development kind of went. Okay, so it was a little bit built out at this point, but not by much. Did the, Oh, this one's actually got the music. Did the... What are these, like parasols, umbrellas? Do these spin yet? Oh, they do. I thought I may have added that in later, but no, that was already done. Cool. What is the first playable version? I think whatever the first playable version is very similar to the... So that's the first playable version, December 12th, 2020. I'm pretty sure everything that I did afterwards was more just like updating the character for like the HUD and stuff. I don't think the level actually changed, so I may as well just show the latest version. Because, yeah, I don't think I changed this level really at all. So this is like what's uploaded. Oh, hold on. Wait, there's some things that need the bubble boost, so let's do that again. But yeah, there's the beach balls. I wanted like sandboxy stuff in this level because there was a lot of like little just things to play around with in the original game. I didn't do a ton of it, but yeah, gameplay-wise, this level's kind of boring. But then again, so was Downtown. It was one of those things I always planned on like improving as development happened. Like when I got the robot enemies back in, I would have like robot enemies around and everything, and it would get better. But yeah, I never got around to adding those in, so the actual gameplay of the levels is pretty tedious. But in this one, you kind of press the you press the buttons, because I was really creative on game design. Oh yeah, there's a purple shiny in here, and there's also meant to be a sock in this one, but it got misplaced somehow. I don't know why it's down there, and you can collect it through the wall. You're not meant to be able to do that. You're supposed to not be able to collect them, because they were something that I was planning on you needing Patrick for, so you could throw like something at them. I don't actually know what happened to the sock, because you definitely used to not be able to collect the sock, and I didn't change anything. That weren't me. It's just something that bugged out on its own, so I don't really know what happened. Oh, we've got boats in the car park now. But yeah, this is what you need the bubble boost for. Oh, the pier! I forgot I made that! Yeah, that was quite cool. But yeah, you needed the bubble boost to get over here. And then that could trigger this challenge. which is very similar to one of the early challenges, but you like in the original game, but you needed Patrick for the original one, not SpongeBob. But again, I never got around to making Patrick. But yeah, that'll get you a sock. And then, where were the other 2 buttons? Oh, there's one on the island. And the other one is, I think, just near the sandcastle. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I really wanted to keep the sandcastle in. The sandcastle was my favorite part of the original Goo Lagoon, so I wanted to bring that back. I reworked it, like it's completely different to how it is in the original game. I mean, you will see when we get in there. And then there's one more button over this way. Oh, this was inspired by the movie game. The movie game had like a lot of sections like this, especially in like the later levels, like Planktopolis, where the bounce pads would just go up and down. I don't know why, I kind of like it. But yeah, you would hit this fine. Oh yeah, the shiny objects have their unique models now, so green ones look like that, yellow ones like that, blue ones are kind of chunky, red ones are tiny, and then the purple ones are like skinny but massive. Yeah, you hit the 3 buttons, you get the explosive Tiki in front of the... What does this say? Stone Tikis can't be destroyed by SpongeBob, you have to find another way to destroy them. I like this. Yeah. And then yeah, so this is how I did the sandcastle. I kind of like it. You got the sand cannons, they shoot the sand balls, and you scale the castle, like the kind of center part. It's not the prettiest looking, it's actually kind of ugly, but gameplay-wise, I kind of like it. These little wooden platforms fall just like in the original game, but you don't really get time to see it because of the sand balls, but yeah, they work. And then I think they come back up. I'm hoping they come back up. They do come back up, yeah. And then you got a fuckload of shiny objects up here, and if you did a bubble bash, you would get the purple on top of the flag. And then the golden spatula was just here, and coming eventually. Again, there was a million coming eventually signs in this game that never ended up getting made. Save? No. Oh, what else should I show? SpongeBob's house update. Do you remember how SpongeBob's house used to look in the old versions? It looked horrible. Let me find the SpongeBob's house scene. And find like one of the old versions. You remember when I was here before? What is this? Thank you for playing my reimagined versions of Battle for Bikini Bottom. It is currently very far from finished since it's taken me about a year just to get this much done. It likely never will be finished. Okay, current goal with the game is to get every level open, just like how downtown and Jellyfish Fields are accessible but far from finished. This means objectives, collectible placements aren't final, and things like different playable characters, robots, power-ups will come in at a much later date if I'm still working on the game by then. Hopefully you enjoy playing, feel free to leave any feedback. Okay, but yeah, so you know when the house used to look like this? Really not very good. Is the purple shiny in there now? Yeah, it is. When was it that... Because you can get through the window at one point, but I don't know when. But someone pointed it out in the comments. But yeah, so that's how the house looked before. And I did a complete update to it. It took a long time because it had to all be done with the paint. Because the actual model is the same. It didn't get remodeled or anything, but I used the paintbrush to, like, do the wallpapers, and it took a long time to do. But it looked really good, I thought. Still a million Kelpo boxes. Oh yeah, the out of bounds got updated as well, like the outside area. There's more detail. It's just quite a bit nicer. I think you can see... Yeah, so you can see Sand Mountain out that way. Not Sand Mountain, Goo Lagoon. So you got the pier and the castle. Down that way was downtown, obviously, and then this way, Jellyfish Fields. I'm pretty sure the stairs are gone. Yeah. So we got the bedroom. And then the library didn't change as much. I mean, it got the painted walls, and I like randomized the color of the books a bit. Oh, I updated like the floor as well, but it doesn't really look that good. But yeah, it was a pretty big improvement. And then Squid's house, I think I showed Squid's house at the very beginning of the video, but we'll quickly have another look. It's just the one room with a sock, but I was quite happy with it. Got sound effects in the sink. The models here are all quite good. This was one of the very last things that I made. Oh yeah, the Squidward paintings, and then there's the Copo box hanging in the middle. Yeah, I was quite happy with that. It's very small, but I thought it looked really good. I never did Patrick's house. Oh yeah, and then the second section of the hub. That was actually the very last thing that I made. It's really quite good, I think. This is my favorite thing that I made for it. Do I have the power-ups? I do. So you got Sandy Street Dome, which dreams, just by default, you can't make things transparent, so you have to use like the Fleck kind of painting thing, which is why it looks like that. It's just a limitation of dreams, but I think it looked pretty good. Shady Shoals, this was a hard model to make. Getting the shape right was really awkward. But yeah, we've got Rock Bottom over that way. None of the levels are actually open because I never got around to making them, but you can see them in the hub world. Sand Mountain looks really good, I think. Oh, and then Industrial Park. I took like creative liberties on that because obviously in the original game the hub world was one big area, so things like the Poseidome and Industrial Park you couldn't see them. But in this you can. I don't know if I showed how Poseidome looked. I made the Poseidome model. You should be able to see it over there. Yeah, it's really far out. I'll get a closer look at that. Hold on. But that's how Poseidome looked. I thought it was quite good. Oh, only one side's actually. You actually can't see the backside, but yeah, no, once again, the hub is actually massive. Just like the first part, it's really big, but you're confined to that tiny little playable area. But yeah, it looked really good. Oh, and there's something that I want to show. So I've got this, the button, bubble bowl that, and it opens up like this little challenge. There's an out of bounds glitch. It wasn't intentional, but I figured it. I found it while I was developing it, and I decided to just leave it in because cool. So we'll see if I can still do it. I kind of remember where it is. It's quite precise, but I'm pretty sure I'll be fine to do it. There's a sock up here, and then there's the like floating blocks. Yeah, so you come all the way over this way, onto here for the spatula, and if you want to get out of bounds, you come onto this bit. Oh, the stick drift is going to make this a bit awkward. Kind of line it up here, I think, and then you want to like step off the edge, double jump, spin, and then do a dash. Like that, and I think it should go over. Yeah, there's a big invisible wall there, but there was like that one part that you could get over the top of. Yeah, you just get out of bounds. And I just thought I'll leave it in. There's no reason to fix it, is there? So, I mean, no one's gonna find it. Most of the plays that I got were way before this was added in. I think very few people have seen this section. It is in the like uploaded game. It is there, but I think very few people actually played enough to get there, or played like during the like after it was added in. But yeah, there's Rock Bottom. And then Industrial Park's over here. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I was actually quite happy with how those buildings came out. They were another thing that I took like full creative liberty on, because again, you don't see them in the original game, so I designed them myself. Yeah, I was quite happy with them. But, yeah, I'm trying to think of like what else there is, but I think that's basically it. I think that's kind of everything I did. There are some like smaller things, like a cool little cutscene that plays when you beat Robot Sandy and like the Poseidome opens, but I don't really know an easy way to show that without going through the whole kind of game again to get there, and it's just a short little cutscene, so it's not a huge deal. I mean, if it's this, it might be this. Oh god, wait, where did that open? See if I remember how to do this. No, not zones. Preview invisibility. Oh god. So is it that? If I turn that on, will it... Oh, it was... Wait, what is it wired to? Signal receiver. Poseidon boss defeated. So if I just get rid of that and then play, it should play. Yeah, so this little cutscene would play. It was a very small thing, but I thought it was kind of charming. The Poseidon sign would get knocked out of the way, change to Sandy's Tree Dome, and then that would change to a taxi. Oh, and I never showed the taxi animation, did I? I made the taxi animation. Oh, and the Hub World update. Yeah, I'll go over that. There's there's actually a lot that I haven't showed. Oh, and the Halloween event that I did. Not really event, but yeah, taxi animation was in the game. Let me show the Hub World graphic update. Because, so if I go to try and find a version like before I did it, there's actually a video on my channel already about this graphics update, because I used to upload videos a bit on this. But yeah, so this is how like it looked before. There was less decoration in the actual map, like no kelp or anything. Downtown's buildings were all just copy and pasted. Jellyfish Fields was, you know, like copy and pasted hills. The Poseidon wasn't over there. Goo Lagoon looked really bad. It had nothing there. It was just the beach. But then in the like updated versions, it's like a whole area. So there's obviously a lot more decoration, like the kelp and the flowers. And then yeah, Jellyfish Fields. I mean, for the most part, it is still copy and pasted mountains, but there's like water or goo, like the flowers and everything. Downtown got a big update, like a bunch of new buildings. Goo Lagoon got the biggest with the pier and the sandcastle. There's the Poseidon over there. The pier looks really bad if you get close to it, but I mean, you wouldn't get close to it, would you? It's out of bounds. Unless there's an out of bounds glitch that I'm not aware of in the first hub. There might be, but I wouldn't know how to do it. But these look great. Oh my god. Yeah, a lot of work went into it. And let me show the Halloween version. So I did some cool things for the Halloween version, which was only in the game for like a month. It was just, I don't know, I just felt like decorating for Halloween. So SpongeBob looks creepy, the music is all distorted. And there are like pumpkins around. It was a small thing overall, but at one point I had given Squidward's house a witch's hat, but I took it off because it messed with like the gameplay of getting up there. The house eyes are red. Oh, the flying tikis! The floating tikis have red eyes as well. I don't remember doing that. There's like the black fog as well around the area. It was only the hub world that got updated. None of the other levels got the Halloween makeover. But yeah, the way I did the music was there's like a timeline that has keyframes, and on each different keyframe it like speeds up and slows down the music to different levels. So it's really easy to do, but it made like a cool sounding effect. I'm trying to think if there is anything else. Something just came to my head that I wanted to show, and now I don't remember what it was. You can see the Kelpo box over here on the side of Squidward's house. Was there anything else I wanted to show, or am I just going crazy? I thought there was for a moment, but maybe there wasn't. There was one time where I had... There was one version where I had like this weird like test... Not really a test room, but like a showcase room. Lagoon trophies added, boss fight checkpoints added, boss attacks are no longer considered collectibles. What the fuck? Set Goo Lagoon, Squid's house, and Poseidon to locked initially because I'm dumb and forgot to do it before. Added the Bikini Bottom sign for the update notes. I Update notes are now on the sign. Downtown improvements. Game-breaking bug fixed. I don't actually remember what that was, but I do remember there being a game-breaking bug, which took a while to figure out. But I don't remember what it was. Bubble Bowl and Bubble Boost rewards for beating Robot Sandy. Added some Halloween decorations to the hub area, will be removed in November. Early testing for trophies. Where is the update where I accidentally removed the entire floor in the hub world? That was one. Fixing small bugs. Maybe it was in the actual scene. Update notes rather than the dream update notes. Game breaking bug fixed. Leading trophies added. Trophy texture visual updates. Movement updates. Camera rig. Reduce unfair feeling hits and stop Sandy moving away from the middle. Robot Sandy fight is now faster. New audio and visual effects. HUD improvements. Small camera issue. Expanded hubs, suck collectible health pickups, fixes, health respawner. There was a version, I think it must be one of the deleted versions, because I'm pretty sure I uploaded it as a dream, and in the patch notes I said, I said like, re-added the floor to the hub world, because I deleted that somehow. I don't know where the version would be, but basically I think I must have accidentally just done that, just before saving. Because when you loaded in, it was just this, and everything was like falling down. It was literally just that, and it made it public. And I didn't realize for like 2 days. And then I realized, and it was pretty quick to fix it, but yeah. Yeah, I deleted the floor. But yeah, I don't know where that version is. I think it might have been one of the ones that Dreams has deleted on its own, which I'm kind of sad that they did that, but the game Dreams unfortunately kind of failed and flopped, so Media Molecule had to like kind of downscale it a bit. They like removed quite a lot of features and everything, and kind of just ruined the game a bit. So not ruined it, but they kind of worsened some parts about it to, I guess, save money. So that might be something they did as well. Yeah, I'll definitely do a video on the Temple of Water stuff as well, because I did a lot on that. There's something I'm really proud of in that. Oh, this is the last thing I should show. I don't know what this is. There's a video of this on my channel as well. This isn't new, but... Well, I remember why I made this, because it was when Dreams was new, and I was trying to show my brother what, like, the creation tools are like, so I just took some, like, assets that I had, like SpongeBob's house, and I fucked about with it just to kind of show him how the creation tools worked, and I made SpongeBob's house look like that, and we both were kind of like, that's kind of creepy. So I just turned it into this, like, stupid, like, animation and uploaded it. It took me, like, a couple of hours. Just something stupid. It's not a game, but it looks kind of cool. I mean, you can tell it's old because it's got the splits in the ground like the really old version of the hub world had. It hasn't got like the improved downtown decorations or anything. It's like a really old version. And this thing just kind of walks up closer to you, and then I think it kills you. And then I think it ends. Animation genius. Yeah. Oh, there's one other thing, actually, that I should show before ending. This isn't anything to do with Battle for Bikini Bottom, so there is no point in including this in the video, but I love this. I uploaded... There's no reason this is uploaded as a dream, but it is. I only got 3 thumbs up. How many plays? 18, wow. It's just this. I was quite proud of this. Oh, you can't even see it because of the face cam. Hold on.